Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video to share with you. I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation Stick, and if you're wondering where the fuck is my Sephora haul, don't worry, it's coming soon. It's going to be my next video and I'm going to share with you guys everything I bought. But for this video we're going to be reviewing, testing, and doing like a wear test throughout the day of how this foundation looks on my skin. So right now I just only had this foundation on for about an hour. It still looks pretty good. I just finished filming like the first segment of it, of me applying it to my skin. So this is the outcome, but if you're interested in hearing more about it, please stay tuned and keep on watching. So guys, let's just get right into the video. As you saw in my intro and in the title, today we're trying out the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skinfinish Foundation Stick. It's such a long freaking name, but whatever. So I'm gonna do my makeup as I normally would, except only change the foundation just so I get like a real reaction to how I feel about it. I'll try to be as thorough as I can on how I feel like it looks on my skin and whatnot. Right now my face is bare. All it has on it is my skincare routine, which a video is coming up soon about. So the shade that I got is Toffee 420G. The G stands for golden, in case you didn't know. Anyways, this is what the stick looks like. It's nice and sleek and compact, and yeah, that's how the product looks. I've never tried a foundation stick before, so this is like a genuine first impression completely. So the claims on this is like lightweight to full coverage, or full coverage to light, something like that. So it's like buildable, or you can sheer it out. There's no scent apparently. It's transfer proof. I'll put all the claims on the screen like normal. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this out because her original foundation, I have it here. This one, I hated it. Like, I just got this recently and I hate it. Yeah, it just is so fragrant. It smells so bad. But whatever, this video is not about that. It's about this, and this has no fragrance, which I'm excited about. So let's just go. Let's go, Turna. So starting off with primer, I'm going to start with my tried and trues. We have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and the Milk Hydrogrip. I love this. I either use this or the No Problem Poreless Primer. I really like that one as well. And I just like focus this one on my cheeks where my pores are. It's like so quiet right now. You're going to hear everything my mother's doing in the kitchen. Cute. Yeah, I know I have like a little concealer on my forehead, but whatever. And I'm like just over here mixing in primer. It's fine. Alright, I usually just put it in like this area and in my T-zone. And now I'm just gonna go in with the Milk Hydrogrip, like I said, and I like to press this into my skin. So right here I have about 1.5 pumps. I feel like when I press it in, it works better. Like, it does its job. It really grips in whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm applying on top of it. Yeah, so that should be good. How are we looking, guys? I have so much discoloration, I know. Please don't come at me. Okay, so to correct my skin, I'm just gonna use my LA Girl Orange Concealer, and I'm gonna put some under my eyes and around my mouth. I'm about to look hella crazy. Oh my god. It's fine. I'm just gonna take this Morphe sponge and blend it out. The reason I put it around my mouth is because I get a lot of like discoloration there. Like, you'll see it if I don't use orange concealer around my mouth. My foundation looks very gray in that area, which I've always had a problem with since I was little. well, since I've been wearing makeup when I was younger. So ever since I've been using this orange concealer, I haven't had that problem. Alright, so we are all good with that. Alright, so now moving on to what you guys are here for, we're gonna go in with the foundation stick. So I'm gonna just start off with like a couple strokes, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Should I use a brush, y'all? I'm gonna use a brush on this side. This brush is a e.l.f. buffing foundation brush. Is there a hair on me? I don't know. Okay, it's blending in nicely. Wow, that blended in really nice. It looks very natural. Very natural. Like I could still see, you know, my mole peeking through, my imperfections. Interesting. Now I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. sponge and blend this in. Oh my god, do you guys hear my mom humming in the back? Literally dying right now. It looks very pretty. Oh, there's a little hair on my face. Oh my god. Okay. It does look very pretty, guys. I think I like it better with the sponge. Alright, I'm gonna try to build this up. I know I didn't do my forehead yet, but I'm just gonna try to build this up. I really should have brought like a napkin. I didn't. I have a t-shirt here, so I'm just gonna wipe my hands on that. So I'm just gonna go in with another layer to see how buildable is it really. Oh, wrong sponge. Guys, look at me using my little sponge holder from Shop Masay. I actually really like that because like my sponge is not flying everywhere. I need to get another one for like my orange concealer sponge holder. Okay, ooh, we got some hair. Excuse me. I try not to put it under my eye too much because I want to go, you know, and put my concealer there, and I don't want it to cake up under my eye because I already have so many fine lines, as you can see. Guys, this is blending out very nicely. Like, I'm not struggling. I don't feel like I'm tugging or pulling. I'm literally just, you know, bouncing it into my skin. And it looks so pretty. I'm like really feeling this. What the fuck? I'm shocked because of how much I hated the original one. Like, I actually hated it. I used it once or twice, and I just couldn't use it anymore. Oh my god, if there's a little white flake in my hair, I'm sorry. I put gel in my hair, but it wasn't good gel. Yeah, so let's just continue and bounce this in our big old forehead. Guys, I like this. Like, I feel like I look glowy and it looks natural. It doesn't look cakey like the original one. The original one looks pretty cakey. Don't lie to yourself. Bring it down my neck a little bit. This actually, I feel like, was a good shade match. I was a little worried it wasn't gonna be a good match, but it looks pretty spot on. All right, let me bring my mirror all up in my face. Yeah, it looks done. Okay, let me get up close and personal for real. So, it looks very natural, radiant, a little, you know, a little natural glow from within. Blended out very well, even though it was like sitting on my face for a little bit. You know how some foundations, if it's sitting on your face for too long, it starts to dry out and it's harder to work with. I didn't feel that at all. This didn't tug on my skin when I was pulling it on. It glided on smoothly. Guys, we're pretty happy so far. Okay, it looks cute. Yeah, okay. Let's move on and see how the rest of my products sit on my face with this foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Hourglass concealer. And the shade I'm using is Flax, if you're curious. So I'm just going to go under my eyes. I'm a mess. Don't even. Just trust the process. Okay. So I'm just going to take that sponge again. I'm just gonna wait 30 seconds and then blend it in actually, because I just feel like it works better that way. Anyways, moving on. So now I'm just gonna blend this in. Oh my god, there's like hair on me. Like, ugh. And I'm still using that same e.l.f. sponge. I really like this sponge. I like that it has this flat side, so if I needed to, like, you know, carve out down here after my bronzer, you know, for any other needs you may have, I like that. So far, my concealer just melted into my skin. So it works well with this foundation so far. The real question is gonna be, like, is it gonna hold up through the day? Like, how are we gonna look? And I'm gonna try to do my best at doing, like, check-ins throughout the day and showing you guys how my skin looks. And I'm just gonna take this Morphe M173 brush and just, like, blend out over here a little bit. Okay. Cute. Ah. Okay. So I'm just gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Tantour in medium. And I'm just gonna, you know, bronze up this face a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush and just dab it in there a little bit. If you are someone who's always wondered how I do my skin, this is pretty much what I do every time, whatever I'm doing today. So I hope you guys get a good idea from this video. And I'm going back in with that Morphe sponge on the side and just blending this in. I never do like a super strong contour. I just do like, I feel like mine's pretty light. Like I don't really carve out my jaws or anything. Plus I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just gonna sit my ass at home. So we're doing, you know, something a little light down here. I probably should carve out my jaw because, you know, she got like 10 chins. Yeah. So there's that. Oh, I forgot to put it on my nose. Y'all just gonna let me not put it on my nose? Rude. Let me I have a little cart next to me with like extra makeup brushes. Okay. Moving on to blush. The blush I'm going to be wearing today is this Rare Beauty blush in Love. It's one of my favorite shades. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to make 2 little dots on my face. And the brush I use to blend this out, you could use your beauty blender or your fingers, but I use this Insta Pop Cheek Blush from Real Techniques. I really like the curve on the bristles, so I just use this and blend it out. This gives me such a nice little flush. And I feel like when I put the regular blush on top of it, I don't need so much, like just a light little dab, and it looks good. So, one of my coworkers gave me this highlighter at work. It's from the Beauty Crop Glow Milk highlighter, and the shade is in Blind Date, and it's very stunning. I've been wearing it recently, and shout out to you, Mabel. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my skin and blend it out. Okay, wait. I know I look crazy right now. There's like dots on my face and shit, but let me use my fingers. But okay, that's better. No more dots on the face. Just a nice, pretty little glow. Okay. So now I'm going to set my face as I normally would with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is the honey one. And before I do that, I'm just going to blend that back out under my eyes, because if you could tell, like, I crease so quickly, so I have to do this because I don't want to be a creasy mess now, do I? Okay, so I'm just going in with that same beauty blender the same sponge from Elf. I think I took too much, and I just set my under eye. Cute. I look crazy. I know, honey. Y'all ain't gotta tell me, okay? I'm just taking this BH Cosmetics brush and dusting it on the rest of my face. I'm really big, so I'm gonna wipe this shit off right now. Especially on my nose. The brush that I usually wipe it off with is this Morphe E48. I really like this brush. I think it fits really well under my eyes. Wow, this foundation looks pretty good. Like, I'm feeling it. It's not as, like, glowy as it was in the beginning, obviously, because I just said it. But I could still see it, like, trying to peek through from the powders. Okay, let's move on. So now I'm just going to pretty much do, like, my bronzer toppers, more blush, and highlights. So let's see what I should do. So let me start with my Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r in Caramel Cutie. It's a nice shade. And then I usually just take this MAC brush. This is the MAC. What is this? It's honestly kind of old, so I can't read it, but that's what it looks like. This is dusty. And I just go in a little bit. Okay, so that's that. Moving on, the bronzer top I'm going to use today is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is one of my absolute favorite bronzers. I bought this year and I fell in love with it. This one is an Endless Summer. But before that, my all-time favorite bronzer topper was this Gold Deposit one from MAC. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish. It's so pretty. When I want to look extra shimmery, I'll use this. But when I'm going for more of a subtle look, I'll use this. And I'm just using this on a MAC 150 brush. And yeah, I just, you know, rub it all over my face. Because why not? Imagine I just wasn't in frame this whole time. That's probably going to be the case. That always happens to me. Like, I always have to refilm and whatnot during my hauls because I'm like never in freaking frame. I'm learning, guys, okay? I'm learning. Alright, so that's it. I almost nicked it. Scary. Okay, so that's that. For blush today, I'm just gonna take my Morphe palette. This is the Warm Master 8W. I love this blush palette so freaking much. I've been using this for months. Ever since I bought it earlier this year, I've been using this. I really, really love it. So I'm just going to take the shade in Provocative and Mua and just mix them in a little bit. And just like brush over my cheeks. And it's just so pretty. Like, do you guys see that? Oh my god. So pretty. Everything seems to be sitting good. Sitting good, blending nicely, not giving me any issues. Okay. So after that, I usually top my blush with like a shimmery color. I love all of these shades in here. Babe, Witty, Beat. But I have this Sephora collection palette. This is one of the older blush palettes that I have. And I'm trying to use it because it's older. This one's newer. So I just like to use this shade and this shade. And it gives me a pretty glow. This brush is from BH Cosmetics, by the way. It's their Marble collection. Yeah. So that's what I do for blush. And then highlighter. This is my favorite part. I never know what to choose. If you're wondering, I still didn't do under my eyes. Like, I have to do that. Put some eyeshadow there. But we're focusing on the skin in this video. So for blush, my actual all-time favorite blush in the world is from MAC. It's the Old Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish. This is kind of old. This is my second one, and it's broken. The only thing is both of the ones that I've had have broken on me, like without, I haven't like dropped it really hard or something. I'm not sure what the problem is, what the issue is, but it just breaks so quickly. So I want to purchase another one, but it's like, Turna, you have all this product in here still. Why are you gonna buy another one? But yeah, this is my absolute favorite blush. And if you watched my October favorites, you saw me mention the Milani one. And my Milani one, I feel like is similar to this one. I'll show you guys. The Milani blush in Champagne. Very stunning. It reminds me of this one. I keep forgetting to mention the brushes. This brush is by AOA Studio. This is the F19. I really like this brush. I got it because I saw Juicy Jazz here on YouTube use it. And I bought it and I love it too. Putting some on my nose. On my lip. Bam! Does she look all highlighted and glowing? I'm just gonna take this small brush. This is like a very precise brush that I like to use for my inner corner. I like to put a little bit on my eyebrows. I haven't got my eyebrows done since my birthday, which was in September, so they're looking a little bushy, but it's alright. It's okay. I really like how this foundation is looking. It looks good. Like, I really don't have any complaints so far. But we're gonna do a check-in later, so we're gonna see how it wears throughout the day, because that is the most important part. Because I don't want to be cracked Mary over here. Okay, so let me just put on some eyeshadow under my eye. If you're wondering, I used the 35XO palette today by Morphe. So I'm just going to go in with one of the deeper brown shades. I'll go in with either this. I'll mix Charmer and Let's Snuggle. And I'll put that under my eye. I'm just going to put on some mascara on my lower lash line. And I will be right back. Alright, so I put on a little bit of mascara on my lower lash line. Now I'm just going to put on a lip gloss, a lipstick. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is the Mattemoiselle lipstick. This one's in single. Wow, I could not read that. But this is what the packaging looks like. And yeah. So typically, I would put on a lip liner before this, but I am literally not going anywhere. So that's that. Then I'm just going to take a little lip gloss. Right now my current favorite is this Maybelline lip gloss lifter. Wait, what is this called? Lifter gloss in stone. So I'm just going to put that on top. Doesn't lip gloss just make everything better? Like, I'm feeling myself. Anyways, so far, this looks good. I've only had the foundation on for like 20-30 minutes. But so far, it looks good. I like how it's sitting on my skin. Yeah. So we will check back in a few hours and see how it's looking. So, bye for now. I'm sorry if the frame looks different. I just shut off the camera and I turned it back on because I realized I did not set my face and I have to set my face. So sorry if it looks different, but let's just set our face really quick. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Let's get some in there. This is one of my favorite parts about makeup, setting my face. How could I forget? Oh my god, you know what it is? Probably because I've never really filmed doing my makeup. So doing it, talking, like my brain's having a lot of farts. But let's just go in with this Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Setting Spray next. This is actually really good as well. Yes. Oh, I love setting my face so much. I'm just gonna let that dry. You know what I need? It's behind my backdrop. I have a fan that I use to help set my skin. I need that right now. Okay, but this is the finished look for now. Let me try to get up close and personal so you guys can see what's going on my face. Okay, now I'll be back in a few hours. Bye! Alright guys, I'm back with another update. It is currently 2:52. I changed into a very baggy shirt and I look kind of bummy. So what I actually put the makeup on at 10:30, and since then I took a little nap. I made soup, I ate that, I marinated chicken, I've been editing videos, and yeah, so I wiped, my soup was really spicy, so I like wiped the snot off my nose. That's disgusting, TMI, I know. So I did wipe off a little bit of the foundation on my nose, but I don't have any like excessive creasing on my face. Under my eyes I do, but I always crease under my eyes, and I haven't touched my face up. I always crease under my eyes no matter what. No matter what foundation I use, concealer, setting powder, like, it's just a problem I have. But yeah, I feel like it looks good. I haven't done anything to my face. And I did take a whole nap, and I was like laying up on my bed and my face was rubbing everywhere. And I feel like it still looks good. So later tonight, I'm actually going out with my boyfriend. We're gonna, I don't know, maybe get like a drink or something. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go out later. So then I'm gonna be wearing my face mask, and then we'll know for real if this is transfer proof. So stay tuned for later. Bye. Alright guys, so it's my last check-in for the day. It is now about 10:30 p.m. So I've had the foundation on my skin for 12 hours. I've had this shit on for 12 hours. I'm so ready to take it off. But my final thoughts are that I really like the foundation. So I went out with my boyfriend around 6 o'clock. We had a dinner, and then we went and hung out at a hookah lounge for a little bit. So I had a pretty messy dinner where it did get all over my face because, you know, I'm a mess. But it stayed pretty intact. I did not, like, touch up the rest of my skin the whole day. The only thing I touched up was my under eyes, because I told you guys before, my under eyes crease so much. And, like, without fail, you know, they're creasing right now. But they always crease, so, like, that is what it is. I look a little bit oily here, but, you know, I've been wearing this shit for 12 hours, and so much has happened since then, which is fine. So the foundation is very lightweight. It's very breathable. I really don't feel it on my skin. I actually brought my mask here to show you guys how much foundation got in my mask. This is not a lot of foundation. Honestly, this is like a little bit. Like, typically when I wear foundation and leave, the whole mask is filled with foundation. This is so good. I was out of the house for 4 hours, and this is how it looks when I came back. So it's been a long day. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys saw that the foundation is really good. Honestly, I think I like it more than my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I can't believe I just said that, because I've been in love with that foundation for the past 3 years. And honestly, after using this, I feel like it's so lightweight, breathable. You can build it up to how you want it to. It's creamy, but not like too creamy, if you know what I'm saying. Everything, all my beauty products set well on my skin. Like, how could you go wrong with this? Like, it just looks so good. Yeah, so I think this is my new favorite foundation. I would rate it a 10 out of 10. But anyways, I just never stop talking, so I'm gonna let you guys go because it's pretty late at night, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you guys can see what my future videos are going to be. Alright guys, bye.